Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody, picking up the run that we had to break off early yesterday. 3 regions to go with the bounty hunter finally unlocked. We're certainly expecting to see him in one of these upcoming inns. Haven't encountered him yet, of course, but only a matter of time, I think. Got a few items to use here early on, although, then again, Songbook is often one that we benefit a lot from hanging on to. Really robust here for old school hard hitter as well. That's pretty nice. Clarifying poultice is less necessary to hang on to these days. When you're here in chapter 2 going up against the seething sign of resentment, it's not necessarily going to be a huge priority. But the rest of these are probably worth hanging on to for as long as we can. Although, of course, as we now know, our stagecoach inventory is limited by candles. So we're going to have to find some more of those as well. But before we do any of that, we're going to have to do a Chubs cam that has been redeemed here. Hold on. No, I'm not prepared. Shit. I got to find his snacks. Hang on. I'm willing to completely interrupt the action to go downstairs to get this dog his treats. And the more I say it out loud, the more I realize that that's obviously the priority. Nobody cares about the game. Whenever you remind them that you have this dog. Nobody wants to play Darkest Dungeon anymore. Why are you barking? Why are you barking at me? Come here. Come get some snacks. Taffy needs some too. Come here. Taffy, you gotta come here. There she is. There she is. I love that she does that every time. Puts her nose right up to the camera. Good puppers. Double pupper cam. The ultimate redemption. Just sit pretty. Good buddy. I didn't film it right, but come here. Sit pretty. Good job. Good boy. All right. Very good. Good puppers. Okay. Okay. That's good for now. That's good. Ow. Nibbling. Very rude. She thought my finger was another treat. All right, guys. Go on. Watch out. Watch out. Go on. She's always snapping at him. Gonna show him who's boss. He's just like, oh, I'm just nice. I'm just trying to get extra treats. Oh, that's great. It's a good redemption. Thanks for that. That's a good buddy. He's still just sitting here. Did you have any more? We're gonna have to do a new slash marker, I think. The YouTube people tell me, oh, you know what, YouTube? All right, here. This is your test. You told me this is what you wanted. 9 full minutes of Chubs cam interruption before the run even starts up proper. Ugh. Ugh. You said to leave it in. Well, here you go then. Let's find out if you're really about that life.
The means of mastery.
Now we'll finally resume here. Okay. So we've determined that we want to keep the majority of these for the next inn. 2 mastery points from our sluice early on here, which is quite nice. In addition to, of course, our early indiscriminate science mastery. Bolster upgrade has been a good choice early on. Take aim wouldn't be bad either. In fact, I think I just made my choices. Yeah, let's do it. Highest peak in the video is everyone loving on Chubs and Taffy. Yeah, they've got that stat line down on the bottom of the videos now, right? So you can see.
And mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
And I have no doubt that you'll be exactly right about that. The Feder or the Tangle here? Honestly, the Feder is so unappealing with this default team composition. The amount of blight that we have to rely on for a lot of our damage just sort of seems like we're going to be a lot better off in the Tangle, not to mention I prefer to get the candles right now anyway.
Mud and rain, resignation and death. This land is truly barren.
A couple of decent things here with the Provisioner. I love that the Glimmer of Hope has been showing up a lot more often. It seems like that's a deliberate choice. I'm going to grab these, of course.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
Medical equipment would have been nice. Can't really afford that here, of course. And let's grab a spiked ball, a couple of glimmers of hope, and that's probably good for now. Isn't someone Feder preferring? I think you might be right about that, actually.
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
Another wonderful start here with the relationships. Can't forget about that either. God damn, yeah, look at this. I forgot how good that start was. Hatred of Fanatics, Slayer of Pillagers. We do have a Feder Explorer, don't we? She's sickly with the uses already, though. Oh, yeah, we got these too. Man, what a start. I forgot about all that. Nah, I think we're going to stick with the Tangle, though, to be honest with you. It just seems safer to me. This seems like a better way to go. I'm going to have to find some trinkets, yeah. Baer, who from your party do you think you'll sub out for the bounty hunter? I suspect the game won't let you run a party of 5. Yeah, no, we are going to have to sub out somebody once we eventually run into him. I was thinking more than likely going to be either one of Grave Robber or Highwayman, because we really don't want to sub out either of our tank or our healer. So,
War rewards only resignation.
You know, one of the two DPS seems the most likely candidate. I'm gonna do a little planning in the early goings here, because I can't go to this hospital, which means I might actually have to give up on this candle early on. Yeah. Man, I don't really want to go fight the general either. Man, there's a lot of candles going that way. Thing is, actually, it's weird. We get one candle if we avoid the hospital, but we get a candle for going to the hospital. So ultimately, I should just go to the hospital then. Especially because we benefit from going to the hospital.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
Well, all right then. Let's hopefully get some more relics before we get there as well. Be able to clear some of these diseases and maybe even some of those awful negative quirks if we're lucky. Grab a candle right away, though. Oh, I'm not sure, honestly. Badass. All right. So the only remaining relationship to boost here between those two right there. Closing in on it. Stealth stackable, by the way. Thanks to the most recent update. I haven't really seen that come into play yet, but could soon. I think it would most likely be the Highwayman, because I don't want to give up on any of our potential blight from the Grave Robber either, really. Let's see if I can start some here, speaking of which. A little plague grenade back there, too. I really like what they've done with the combat speed. And again, I'll mention specifically the fact that they made the altars animations so snappy. Big fan of that, and they're clearly paying attention to that kind of stuff, which makes me really happy. be able to kill him this turn. I don't think I need a defender right now. Wow, that was lucky. I gotta remember to use his attacks more often because he's getting the taunt off of that pretty often. Alright, we get a free crit pistol shot in the back. Hopefully finish him off with either a throne or a blight dart. I'm assuming the blight dart has a higher likelihood of actually killing him here. There we go. And how about an emboldening vapor, maybe? Well, no, this is worth a go.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Extremely easy cultist fight to begin with here. Feeling pretty damn good about that. With the 2 taunts up as well. I'm really liking this team. I know it's sort of silly to say. But like, yeah, the default squad is pretty damn good, it turns out. But yeah, I'm liking it. Really solid composition overall. I've also...
A little help, impeccably timed.
I remember not too long ago on a run when I was a much bolder Baer back in the day. This is, you know, like probably like 4 months ago or something. But I was really quite confident about the possibilities that lie with not taking a proper tank. And, you know, we had fleeting moments of success with that. It wasn't all catastrophic failure. But, you know, charted out, it probably wouldn't look too favorable for me. I'm beginning to finally realize now, I think, having a meat shield, especially with at this stage of the game, the way things are, with these cultist fights, stuff like the Exemplar, you probably want to have a tank. It's in your best interest, I'd say. All right. Not too shabby. Solid loot there, too. Actually, yeah, we can equip this now. We got the second stagecoach slot. That's really good.
The loathing festers.
Great start. Continuing our great start, actually, with the sluice considered. They did something weird with the map.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Another very tiny nitpick here, but the way that the map moves around when you drag it up and down, they for some reason adjusted that. I guess I just need to get used to it. They covered the UI for the map in slick oil. Yeah, it kind of feels like that. Oh man, that's the one pairing we wanted to work on there. All right, let's see where the Grave Robber Plague Doctor's at. We can't afford a hit there, so I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. They know about it. It's a bug. Okay. I'm glad that's not something they chose to do, because I was like, this feels terrible now. Why did they make it so much worse? That's good to know. Let's see. Probably start a blight in the back here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Don't really want to let the bishop get started at all. Daze isn't going to help us a lot. I guess we'll just crush through a block. Try to get a couple of taunts there. Very good. Play grenade. They need to take aim on the bugs. Hey! Wasn't too keen on those dodges till I saw that, and now I'm thinking, you know what? She knew what she was doing. I'll never doubt her again. Oh, yeah, I forgot I gave him that trinket, too. Nice stress heal as well, which, of course, was the catalyst to our success last time. Yeah, why not? Try to avoid these riposts on anybody but him right now. I mean, it's not ever going to be good, so I guess I might as well keep going with slightly more damage here. I think actually Defender might have been the play there. Nice double taunt again, at least, though. Alright, definitely gonna need a heal there. Can you hear me better now, by the way? I think I just realized my mic was low.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
May not matter. Well, let's not even worry about it. We'll pretend no one even noticed. Alright, think you're dead. I still don't want to take that hit. I would like to keep the blight stacked, but he's about to act next. Let's just make sure he's dead. Yeah, I think that's better. Again, maybe an extra point of damage. Indeed, we did get it. Highly effective tank. All right. Yeah, this boy by himself is still a bit of a menace. All right, just go ahead and pop a quick little heal there. He's gonna take the next hit, so let's just try to outpace him, I guess. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now we do the defender. Or, no, I guess we can bolster here, actually. Bolster's better because we get the block plus out of it. Literally bolstering just for a block plus. What have I become? An optimal player, Baer, that's what. Well done. Good work. We're all very proud of you. One more battlefield medicine, and we'll be
A calculated generosity.
battle
What a welcome one.
finding our way out of here. Weak, but I'll allow it. For myself, I am the
Pleasant in the
arbiter of my own comedy.
This work is noble and necessary.
I don't think I'm using that word right either. Really just kind of missing every swing up here this morning, but you know what? At least I'm still swinging. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Didn't realize we had 2 spiked balls. Nice. I do, yeah. No, I gotta go see a doctor about that one, huh? Heyo! Alright. You can have that. Because that's the crit chance, right? Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Off we go. Appreciate that, Red. Yeah, no, I feel right at home here too, man. This is my bread and butter, and I am just
pillaging brigands, enriching themselves
just
as the world
chuffed
collapses.
that folks enjoy it as much as I do. Simply chuffed. Oh, I can't believe I haven't even brought this up yet. Speaking of chuffed, I've started finally. I hear good things about the Great British Baking Show from literally everyone on Earth. And we finally started watching it. Turns out, you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty great, actually. Just wholesome, good feelings, friendship, delicious desserts, camaraderie. Hosts are funny. It's just delightful. Well, we watch on Netflix, so they only have, like, starting from Collection 5 or something like that, so that's where we started off. So no spoilers. We're only, like, halfway through Collection 5 right now. We're loving it, man. It's fantastic. It's got me right chuffed. They make cakes in episode 6. God damn it. I was looking forward to that surprise. No, they just did Italian week on the last episode. They made some cannolis. They made margarita pizza, which is apparently a lot harder to make than I thought it was. It's a good time, man. Makes me so hungry. Not a good show to watch when you're calorie counting. That is one drawback, sadly. Makes things a little more difficult. Ah, god damn it. Good old Amorous, right? Neo Cloud. 10 gifted. Welcome to the pile, everybody. Bear hugs, bear gifts for him. Appreciate that.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Thank you very much for the support. Let them feel the love. Well, let's go ahead and just clear a corpse, I guess. Not really sure what to do with her right now. Well, bleed's not too bad. I kind of just want to do something like that. Especially to give him the chance to get the riposte damage here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. That's actually not too bad. I might even let her bleed out from that and die. Just for laughs. Just because I can. All right, anyway, there we go. I was going to say I might want to stall for an absinthe, but I don't think I was actually even going to reach the threshold there.
What you can, and be off once more.
So we're off once more. With way too much shit in our inventory. Honestly, you know, I'm thinking, yeah, just don't even bother with the baubles right now. Until we get some stuff that's worth spending baubles on unlocked, let's just not even sweat it. Let's just pretend they don't exist. Save some inventory space. That'll be nice. It's a lot of blockage.
It is low indeed to profit in destruction.
But profitable. Yep. Very glad to have unlocked that, and I'm probably going to master it pretty soon. Got that maxed out light still here. Firemouth could die before the action this time. That'll help. Let's see. Nice little stress heal off that, too.
Welcome to the bear pile.
One lost cub. I don't think you could have found a better channel to subscribe to. One lost cub. Can we please welcome this lost cub into the bear pile for the love of God? That doesn't get the bear hugs flowing. I don't know what could possibly do it. Seems like a name scripted for our channel. Dodge it. Hey. And she's gone. All right. Solid start. We got a little bit of an HP issue. Pretty much across the board here, which means it's probably defender time. Duelist advance, though. Because I can't kill him with the Wicked Slice, right? God, yeah, it's one off. I guess this would work to kill him, but... nah, sure.
A petty hindrance.
Sure. I suppose it's possible she gets hit again and gets down into absinthe territory, just like that. Okay, yeah, that works. And just murder the dude. What are you worrying about? Trying to figure out a strategy when you can just hit him with your weapons. Never tried that? You see this dude with a 40-pound mace?
A little help impeccably timed.
Maybe try smashing that into his skull. See if that works. We figured that out one time. It's not actually 40 pounds, right? It's like 20 or something like that. Still, though, it's a hefty fucking thing. I remember that conversation. Because it's important I get those things right. I really want another heal here. Yeah. Just to be safe. I think I'll... Ooh, wow, that's great. I think I'll probably bolster here as well. I know how to do it. Sweet. But just for fun. Oh, why did I do that? I could have had another heal there. That's not optimal, Baer!
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
I'll permit it this one time. You could probably do math to figure out a decent ballpark if there's anything to say how tall Man-at-Arms is. I mean, there must be, right? I mean, we could probably just figure that out just based on frame of reference. Unless every single one of the heroes in Darkest Dungeon is a short king / queen. That would be kind of a funny theme. They're all below 5'8". Not to, you know, I'm sorry. I had to pick a height, okay? There was gonna be a cutoff. At some point, there was gonna have to be like a group of people are like, oh, come on, Baer, don't. I already got it hard out here. Being 5'8" exactly, you had to group me into the short people. That hurts, man. You're right, I'm sorry. That's pretty good. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. I guess we have room for the anti-venom, right? Do we? Guess not. Should have said 6'2" just to make everybody upset. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you then. Oh, man. I guess, right? I don't need that. Yeah, we can get rid of that. We don't have any baubles either, do we? Nope. We get rid of the clotting poultice, too. The other ones are better. As a short guy at 5'3", you can all go get fucked. That's fair. No, that's a reasonable take.
They stand guard. Even
Quick, shout
now,
your hideout in chat.
deathless and dreaming.
Boost engagement. Skew my metrics in the back end. Make Twitch think for some reason that this was the most hype moment of the stream. Oh my goodness. I love this. I'm 4'9" with 4 question marks. I don't know. You might be like doing a conversion and realizing like, oh my god, I didn't know how short I was by the American measure.
A slow dissection.
Oh man.
End.
Peter Beck. Thanks for the gifted sub. Cruel, welcome to the pile. Appreciate that. All these tall people not even using their height, just playing video games. All right, so then there's the follow-up. If you're 6 foot, let's say, again, there's got to be a cutoff here. Let's say if you're like 6'4" or taller, and so if you're in that category, then give me a quick little hand raise. This is how you raise your hand in Twitch chat if you're not familiar. Quick little hand raise if you're that height or above and you've been asked if you play sports.
A brilliant conclusion.
Because I'm guessing that it's probably close to 100% of those people. We gotta do this same thing again, don't we? Here, yeah, I really don't want to take that riposte hits. Let's just kill this dude. That's fine. I'm 6'3" and still, right? Yeah, no, even then. Honestly, 6'2" sometimes might even make that cut. I literally just explained this to myself. I need to do a better job of listening. To not take those riposte hits, bud. Come on, man. .62 and I still get that, yeah. All right. Don't take the riposte. I gotta give myself an extra second, I guess, for every instance of this here. She's gonna heal herself, right? I think she's at the threshold. There we go. And not him either. Just take aim for fun. In fact, actually do that. Combo time. Clears the block too, apparently, thanks to Strange Sapper. And now you do this. There we go. Gonna get that upgraded version too. All right, he's hurting too though, so we're gonna want to heal that up before we get out of here, especially with that big of a bleed, which thankfully we should be able to do pretty easily.
Bravo!
Need to actually do some damage now as well though. We got a crit stored up.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
He'll be able to bolster as well, which is gonna make it a lot easier to deal with this upcoming hit. Hypnotics! The 5 gifted as well. Appreciate it. Oh, I could have anti-venom too there, actually. That would have been a little better. Oh, well. Welcome to the bear pile. Bear hugs, bear gifts, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, now we can't really be too picky. Although that was definitely not the play, I just realized, because it could have done a lot more damage than that. Oh, well. Well, that all kind of shit the bed at the end there, didn't it? I was trying to be so careful. And then another couple of the riposts make me realize, hey, you know what? Let's just... to hell with it, man. Everybody hit the guy. Peter back! My goodness!
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Y'all are gonna get another boost train going before I can remember to disable it. Thank you very, very much for the gift subs. Appreciate that. Well, come on in, everybody. It is September after all, right? 25% off those bad boys. Appreciate it very, very much. The field hospital. I think it's probably just going to be the disease here, unless they've got something tempting in the pharmacy, which, no big surprise here, they don't. God, I know how many times I've brought it up, but I'm still just in love with the sound design for this rain. Like, if you close your eyes and just imagine being in a tent out in the rain in the middle of a field, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm there. Especially because we just had a big storm over here, actually, too. Helps me set that mood. All right, anyway. Let's start with the disease here. Let's get rid of the oozes for sure. Honestly, rabies isn't even really that bad.
The treatment is harsh, but undeniably effective.
I do want to get rid of things like braggart and soft. I think I actually would rather get rid of those. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's even do this, I think. Or sickly, actually, yeah, so she doesn't get another disease right away.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Man. Yeah, we needed this thing pretty bad. We still need this hospital. So I'm glad we came. All right. It's been a really solid start to this one. And again, it's just this team. It's starting to feel more like this is. It's less like the default team and more like the tutorial. Here's how to build a good team.
And still they wait.
That I just for some reason refuse to ever acknowledge the importance of. Why? Why are they being so mean here? I don't want to lose that torchlight either. God damn it. I guess this is where we take the fights, isn't it? Ah, boy. He's another one that could get the altar treatment, actually. If this dude could get the same speed enhancement that the altered got for his skills, I feel like that would be a good choice. Or make it like, I don't know if it is actually already like this, but make it like the first time that you encounter him, that he plays his stuff at normal speed, and then every time from that point on, he just does it sped up. I don't know. I'm not the boss here. Well, I am the boss here on my channel, but, you know, not like in this context. Let's do the defender again. But the drumming bear, that's, you know, actually that's a valid point. Maybe they did consider that and they were like, ah, but his drumming's so fun. And thinking about that, you know what, you got a good point there. That's a solid argument. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Yeah, we gotta be using that defender more, too, which is hilarious to hear myself say out loud. Oh, man. That's gonna make things less ideal, isn't it? Did we do a duelist here? I guess so. Because we'll probably just follow that up with a hold the line. Maybe even take aim again after that. Good enough. I was hoping for a taunt off hold the line as well, but no luck there. Let's get a little more torchlight. And get some more blight back there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, Watchdog, welcome.
Stupendous.
Very good. All right. Every token utilized effectively. And there's my punishment for not getting rid of rabies. Oh boy. Save that last one, I think. Let's go ahead and just, let's pick to the face here just to try to get him down to death's door at least. And then I really think I should still do this. I think it's really important to make sure this dude's not the last to die. There we go. And then you can die. Phenomenal. Grab a taunt there as well. See if we can get enough damage on the pistol shot to take this dude out, although it seems pretty unlikely. You know what? Actually, let's do this. A few more riposte there for the inevitable taunt clear. And if he taunts, or if he targets either of these two, I'm feeling good about it. There we go. Not a lot of combo luck off that so far. That's okay, though. That should be enough for this dude, right? There we go. And see if we can get that. Perfect. Well, that was a smooth one, too. These have been going quite well. Yay. Stress is even pretty low. This is excellent. Excellent. Very good. Wow. Okay. Grab me an unwavering standard, another strange sapper, 24 baubles I'm going to throw away immediately. Let's slap those trinkets on there, though. I think I'll probably give this to you. Oh, actually, no, I don't want you to have that. Because you are speedy. We'll go with you with this. I think I'll give this to you, and then I'll give you that one. There we go. I could probably get rid of the glimmer at this point. Got another spiked ball to equip. I think I'll just... Well, you know, I think I'd rather get rid of the burn cells than the anti-venom right now. We actually got some use for the anti-venom usually. And then the baubles. There we go. Good enough. And off to the study. Miss anything good? We're kind of just getting things started up again here on this one. Did miss a Chubs cam. Which, you know, those are always pretty fantastic. Worth a rewind if you missed it. Yeah. Oh, Pick Me is still up, by the way. We're doing that for the Bounty Hunter, which is soon to come, so feel free to get in on that as well if you missed it earlier. We'll announce it again when we get to the end as well, of course. Oh, I don't know why I thought I had repost there. Beautiful stress heal there as well. Excellent. Go ahead and do that, Defender. All right.
The slow suffering begins.
Love when a plan comes together, man. To just see all the tokens be appropriately consumed. So satisfying. Let's start in the back here. Excellent. More blight. They got a decent resist. Still worth it in my mind. Nice little heal. Not that she really needed it, but I'll take it. Save that for a crush from the Man-at-Arms, I think. Although, actually... Nah. Just enough.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
Go for the daze for no reason. Got the taunt off that. Might even anti-venom himself at the end of this one. Progress reset with this latest update, Cub, yeah. Kick to the face. I don't think we need to heal this. Let's just kill him. We're good. Moving on. Mastery point. Ah.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Yeah, all your hope's been taken away, unfortunately. Replaced with candles, which we're about to get another one of right here. I'm thinking I might want to actually upgrade the stagecoach inventory space pretty early.
Study evokes a feeling of the familiar, does it not?
Just to allow myself the ability to get more candles in the runs. Oh, literally nothing, huh? That's cool. Thanks. Just take my torchlight from me, huh? The candles really add to the whole theme of remembrance. Yeah, they fit really well, right? I like it.
Opportunists.
That's pretty easy.
The flame sputters. You must give hope to get it.
It looks like you can see the candles in your inventory, but it doesn't limit the space. Oh, really? I didn't notice that. I'll try to see if that's the case. I'll take your word for it. If that is indeed the case, that is good. I like that. I like that choice a lot. That'll work. It's only on experimental right now, Bojan. It'll probably be on live in a couple of weeks. I don't think that's a deliberate thing either. For whatever reason, sometimes these tokens are showing up when that character's turn begins, when they were applied from a different effect. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch as well. I don't think that's something they intended to do, because if it is, that's a strange choice as well. Definitely gonna want some battlefield medicine there. Go ahead and finish this dude off. Excellent. Get some blight started on this guy. Although actually we probably have enough from that, don't we? I should heal him. I should. I think they do, Civ, and I'm pretty sure Experimental and Live use the same profile / profiles. Well, that'll work. Easy peasy.
Scavenge what you can, and be off once more.
Well, at least we're keeping our loathing low, huh? Nothing better than low loathing. There's a few things. But it's certainly on the list of good things. Low thing, right, yeah. It's a low thing on the list of things. Is low loathing. Hey, they finally agree on something. Yeah, I'll take that. Sadly, the relationship is whittled down quite a bit over the last few notes. That is way too much slime mold. I don't think I'm going to use this. So hold on. This is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, I'm pretty sure they count toward it. Unfortunately. I don't think this is worth hanging on to. It's not even that good. Healing 10% isn't really worth an inventory slot. Stitching kits should heal more.
Chaos must be met with unwavering resolve.
Stitching kits, I think, should be like 15 or 20. Especially with how much they cost, how many relics they cost. Take aim, buddy. Do. Flash to clear the dodge? Sure. I'm just going to use these to clear inventory space, too. Although, we don't actually have anything, do we? Other combat items at the moment, I'm pretty sure we're completely out. Speaking of which, almost completely out of stress now. My God. This team is phenomenal. I am very excited to be able to have free reign with character selection in the future runs, though. I'm glad we got enough candles to unlock everybody.
The slow suffering begins.
For now, I got no problem with these guys. All right, he's in rough shape here. Yeah, I'm trying to, Last Ninja. I'm trying to keep as many of those in items for the mountain as I can, especially because I know how important they are against the seething Psy. That fight was nerfed, though. It's important to note. We're actually going to be fighting the nerfed Psy for the first time if we can manage to get to the end of this run. So it should be considerably easier now. A lot of stuff was nerfed. It was actually made, like, much, much easier. Overall HP was nerfed. They made it so that if you destroy the either the shallow or deep breath tokens completely, that attack just doesn't happen anymore. Which is, first of all, I'm pretty sure how it should have been from the start, and second of all, so much better. So much better. I love that decision. Let's see. I'm gonna need a heal here at the end of it, but let's maybe just bolster a defender or something. Yeah, let's do a defender there. Sorry, bolster, I mean. Yeah, exactly. It gives a lot more incentive to attack the lungs now. Which is why I think that should be how it was from the beginning.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
No, Cruel the Psy itself still has a bunch of attacks it can use. It's just that if you manage to, well, that's, so what I'm saying here, there's two different things. There's the destruction of the actual Psy tokens, which only show up when he does either the shallow or the deep breath. And then there's also like the actual potential destruction of the lungs themselves, which I'm not 100% sure how that affects things anymore. Honestly, I think I've only ever even done it one time before the patch, so, or before the patch. So it'll be interesting to see the interactions there. But up till now, yeah, absolutely the best strategy has been just to completely ignore the lungs and just focus entirely on the Psy, especially with damage over time. Another strange sapper. I think we got space for that on somebody. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, this is... I don't even want that. It's kind of a fun effect, but not worth a trinket slot in my mind. Oh, boy. They also severely decrease the HP of the lungs, like the damage required to... Right, they decrease the amount of damage required to actually remove the tokens, too, which is also nice. So... yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot less painful. I'm honestly a little bit worried that they overtuned it. Like, with the amount of changes that they made to it, I'm kind of worried it might be too easy now, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, they made new idle poses, which I love. Just an arbalest back there. Heard you talking about skins. I was wondering for what things in game you'd want to see them. You want skins for the inn? That would be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, different looking inns would be nice. Primarily, I was talking about just skins for the heroes, which I think would be really exciting. Like, I remember yesterday we ran across the Man-at-Arms hero path that shows off the young version of the Man-at-Arms, which they've obviously already made some assets for. Like, they have this version of him already created, so it'd be a lot of fun to be able to play with that skin for the Man-at-Arms. That'd be pretty cool. And then there's a whole bunch of other examples like that. Like the Plague Doctor, for example, has her like her student look from her memories, which would also be really cool. I do kind of get, like, if they choose not to do that, I feel like I could kind of excuse it because, you know, like, I get it's easier to take the game more seriously if all the characters aren't in, like, fun little silly outfits. Like even if they're pretty thematically appropriate, I get, like, the choice, I guess, to, you know, keep them specific to this version of their look, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Right, and also someone will make a mod out of it eventually, so you'll get it at that form too. All right, this is going smoothly too. Very few issues so far here.
Well done.
You fear the mods. You can steer clear of anything you need to steer clear of, man. I still vividly remember the first days of DD1 mods and looking at, like, the top downloaded list, and everything from, like, rank 2 and below had, like, maybe a few hundred downloads, and then, like, the #1 ranked thing with thousands of downloads was exposed midriff on the Hellion. Got some down bad Darkest Dungeon players, man. I made a tweet. I remember still I made a tweet way back in the day that was like, I got some websites to recommend to y'all. This is like your #1 source for this. That's pretty good. Another unwavering standard too. Goddamn. I mean, it's pretty tame, right? Yeah, I guess that's of all the things it could be. This is fairly classy, I guess. Let's see. God, this sucks. This inventory. Yeah, we're gonna want to upgrade this real quick. Exposed midriff Man-at-Arms. There we go. Where's my equal representation, damn it? Ah, this is all right. I gotta make some tough choices here. I guess it's gonna be one of these spiked balls, yeah, and then... You know what, actually, I should just be using these in order to clear spots that I can put the otherworldly fragments in. I forgot about those. So yeah, I'm already full on inventory here completely. And I'm missing on stuff, as you can see. So let's fight this fight and throw these combat items and get a little more space. No one wants to do that. Plague Doctor's going against the wishes of the squad here, man. Maybe people wouldn't be so horny about DD if they hadn't made the Vestal canonically horny. No. You need to take responsibility for yourself, goddammit. You can't use her as your horniness scapegoat. That's a bonk. We all need a bonk right now, man. I think we all need a collective bonk. I promise it's just immersive role-playing. Oh, no. I don't know if I mean horny goat. I don't think I mean horny goat, because I don't like saying horny goat out loud. I think I said what I meant to say that time. There you go. I got a tiny heal there right now. What's the threshold on that one? Oh, it's below 50, so he's like, he's literally one off again. That clears, that doesn't clear a riposte. God damn it. Fine. Fine. What do you think of all the nerfs with this patch? Honestly, it's kind of difficult for me to speak on them because I don't think I'm really going to notice them too much until I've unlocked a whole bunch of shit. Because it feels like a lot of the nerfs had to do with like the specific paths, right? Like they kind of just like cut a lot of the bonuses in half for the specific paths for people.
A master stroke.
Holy shit, that's a big bleed. So yeah, I'm not really gonna see a lot of that effect until we're like several runs in, you know. You know what? Let's just do that.
A little help impeccably timed.
I guess the man-at-arms will take a riposte hit here if I can make that happen, which I can. And then we can do an indiscriminate science on him. So we just need to give him as many tokens as we can while also doing that. So let's do this. So we can keep the strength, and then we'll... Oh, I wish I could do a hold the line there. That'd be perfect. But I guess this will work too, right? Yeah, this will keep both. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Hey, Chroma. Yeah, they emailed me, actually, and I really liked what I saw regarding the new, or the really big new update for Nova Drift. Yeah, I'll probably check that out, actually.
A brilliant conclusion.
Because I always enjoy my time with that game. Yeah, it probably won't be for a bit, because we've got a lot of stuff to,
A little help.
I should have used the caltrips there. That was... Oh, it might have actually killed him. That would have been a risk there. I didn't want to miss the heal, so... That was fine. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be a bit, I think, because we got a few things on the horizon right now to do.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
This is a fun one. We'll keep that. Get rid of the baubles, though. Mm-hmm. Can I use this with anything right now? I guess I could do that. Giving her plus 15% damage isn't really helpful, though. That'd be a good one. Yeah, let's do that instead of the wavering standard. Or the unwavering standard. So she's got plus 15% damage. That's pretty good. Alright. And now I think I have one inventory slot from that. And then... Yeah, that's good enough. NSFW equals no sleep for werewolves. No sleep for werewolves. Bow, now, now, now. I agree. I mean, that's actually true, though, right? They just spend the one night doing their thing. Sleep's for the human person. I only got 46. Dartboard's really good. Pipeweed's really good. I don't have any inventory space either. I think I gotta pass on this stuff. I want the smoke bombs too, but God, we just have such an inventory space problem. I feel like we might actually be in a position now where it's really not even possible to hold on to this stuff to the end. Like, I think we just need to use these things in the next in and then just expect that it's not going to be realistic to stockpile a whole bunch of stuff this time around. I'm going to hang on to my relics for now regardless. Honestly, it might have been worthwhile just to get the smoke bombs there for this upcoming fight, but we've got some decent combat items already. I'm really going to try not to use the otherworldly fragments. I'm sure I won't have to. Let's find out. Yeah, that's a fair point, Elite. The candles can take up inventory space kind of in the same way that you had to decide whether or not it was worth it to get like more money or more of the various trinkets that you needed to upgrade the Hamlet and DD1. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of glad we held on to the Cultist for this too, actually. It's gonna work out pretty nicely. I get a couple of crits already though. This came out a couple of days ago, Yamazaki. Ooh, oh, wow, that worked. Okay, thank you. More crit for the Grave Robber? I meant more blight. There we go.
An unavoidable end.
Ooh. That's fine, though. It's so funny that these guys are showing up in the front so frequently because they're very clearly a lot less effective in the front. But I'll take it. No, I haven't really been utilizing the new stealth stacking all that much, Deos. I feel like I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to do so. We don't really have, like, well, once we unlock some more stuff for the Grave Robber, I'm sure we will. Not to mention we've got the Runaway available now, but otherwise, yeah, it hasn't really seemed like there's been a lot of opportunities for it. I want to, though. It seems like it should open up some doors for stuff that was utilizing stealth that we otherwise weren't really able to take advantage of. Cultists pride themselves on hailing the Iron Crown, not on smart party compositions. Yeah, that's a fair point. They're doing a fine job of worshiping, at least. Well, not really here, actually. They've got nobody to worship. Yet another failure in the composition department. Give me that taunt. Do. I think I kind of want to kill him first, actually. Hey, Theo, doing well. Hope you are too. I am loving the update. Gonna take a chance on that. Ugh. Dodge doesn't help us out there. I might have to go for a battlefield medicine still, too. But yeah, like, look at this. This harmony compared to any other move that this guy does, not a concern whatsoever. And without a worship target, I don't know if he can actually move. I just realized.
A breakthrough.
So he might just be stuck being completely ineffective, which I'm all about. Okay. I mean, yeah, it just seems random, right? The cultist composition, but just sometimes you luck out, right? Shoot him in the face!
Messy. effective.
And let's just use this. Give myself a free shot at that. Okay, I was really hoping he'd resist that, because otherwise he was going to be in pretty bad shape, as was he. That's good, though. Save us some trouble. Do this while he's got the bleed going. And I might be able to kill her before the highwayman goes, but it's pretty unlikely. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen now. Let's just go ahead and do this, too. Seems good. There you go. Ah, it was so close, too. Damn it. Oh, well. Not yet, Dan. I'm hoping for it still, but no 2x option yet. That sound, oh my god, I know people have mentioned it before, but it's just so satisfying. Even though it comes from a miss, I'm still just like, oh yeah, that's so good.
Action. We are the flame.
Excellent.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
Got the burn resist dark impulse. Cleansing sensor, honestly gonna leave that behind. All right, not too bad. I'll hang on to that if I can. Off we go. Oh, I think it might be bounty hunter time.
At last, respite within reach.
Can I get some Baer luck for a bounty hunter, please? Baer luck for a bounty hunter appearance? Come on, buddy. I'm in the mood for some snorting. Let me see it. Come on.
There are yet places such as this,
Come on.
where a little light still gathers.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There he is. The bounty hunter is available for hire. He will accompany you for one region. His fee is 4 candles from the total earned in this expedition. That's not too bad. Who's it going to be, though? Let's see. Quick question. If I hit decline here, I can still click the thing again and then click higher after, right? If I want to go check things to make sure I'm making the right choices. Correct. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Let's see. What's it gonna be? Thing is, I should be doing these things before I hire him, too. So let's do this first. That went well. Okay, not too bad. How's everybody looking right now? 1 away right there. Oh, my God. Well, I know what to do here. Easy peasy. What the hell?
While the heart still beats, desire will never die.
Their love triggered a Windows sound effect somehow. Okay. Let me go ahead and just do all these as well. Oh, yeah, that's also a great point. The Pick Me is open for this selection as we grab the bounty hunter here. We're going to rename them after somebody in chat, so feel free to get your name entered into the raffle there if you'd like to be chosen. This Pickme, all one word. Put that right in the Twitch chat, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, I guess you can. Well, no, let's actually. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get rid of one of those two. So let's focus all the buffs on this guy here, and then go like that and go like that because those two are definitely staying. Check the provisioner real quick.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
I actually had another playing cards I could have done. Smoke bomb, probably the call there. I don't think I actually need the playing cards right now just because, yeah, it might actually be more detrimental than helpful. Getting the pipe weed for Plague Doctor, nah, it's not worth it. We're good. We're good. I think it's bounty hunter time. And I think, well, actually, yeah, we should see what we're coming up on here.
Fire and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
3 candles for visiting an Oasis.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt.
Yank my arm, why don't you?
Secrets.
That's pretty good.
Any advantage is a good thing.
Right, okay. I think I've made my choice. I think we're replacing Van B. Let's do it. Well, hold on a second. Let me make sure that I've got whatever he's holding right now. Yo, geez, yeah. Don't lose those, buddy. Although, actually, you know what? Hey, extra inventory spot, right? He's a little side pocket that we can hang on to these otherworldly fragments with for now. Nice. Brilliant strategy, Baer. Okay. Let's do it.
He will lend you his wicked talents
There he is.
for a price.
There's my boy. Fortier. The bounty hunter. Oh, yeah. That's looking nice. Starts out with a strange sapper. Look at that. That's cool. Stress knitter. Yes. Perfect. And squeamish. It's the softest bounty hunter I've ever seen. He has little smoke bombs on there. Got his contract. Very nice. Collect bounty, of course. Oh, he's got a path. Look at that. Oh, I think that's just the default bounty hunter path because it doesn't have any specific benefits. Last call if you want to be selected here. Get that pick me in now. Get the Moonbot raffle going. So that's 8 to 12. 50% bonus damage. And target is comboed. You can click his model and drag it to see around. Holy shit! Has this always been like this? Dude, I've been so ignorant of so many things. That's so cool. Is that new? Yeah, I feel like that might be new. That's so neat. I love it, man. Oh, it's so satisfying. He can gain new skills, yeah. So the only way to gain new skills for the bounty hunter is to unlock them with candles at the altar of hope. So we may end up doing that soon. Why is he going back to that one spot? Oh, that's his like default position, right? Okay. No, it's not. Is it? Like, whatever. That'll work. Okay, cool. Bounty hunter acquired. He's got the come hither. Applies combo, pull 2. I think spot 2 is going to be pretty damn good for him as well, actually. He's got caltrips, of course. Which looks like it's single target now. And then flashbang. Stun on a combo target. Nice. All right. This is very exciting. Let's do it. Mastery points.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Bounty hunters already mastered their abilities, of course. we bring him into the mastery tent. He's like, hey, come on, buddy. We got somewhere for you to train. And he's just like, walks away. That's my best snort. That's my best bounty hunter snort. Let's go for that plague grenade. Didn't mention that before, right? Noxious blast, yeah. Don't forget, still drawing that name. Last call to see who's gonna be our very first bounty hunter. I think it might be Defender again, actually. I do want to do that Rampart too, though. But yeah, let's do Rampart because we're going to be doing a lot more combo with the bounty hunter, I think. That'll help out a lot. All right, who's it going to be? Our very first bounty hunter is Red Wizard. I'm not going to question it. It is as Moobot decrees. He's a Red Wizard. Very clearly. All right. let's do this. Off to the Shroud with a bounty hunter.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
There's our bounty hunter silhouette image. Take a peek at our map early on here. Make sure we're not going to miss out on the Oasis. We do indeed have to head to the right to find that. Which sadly means we're going to miss out on a couple of candles that way too. God, that's unfortunate. Probably don't need the assistance encounter this early on, so I think I'll hit the mystery node. All right then. Can you check the bounty hunter's relationship? Sure. Just empty. That's perfect. The chef's kiss to that. No explanation, nothing. Just nope. Actually, the only thing I think that could be better than that is if they wrote the word no in all lowercase. With like very small, like kind of faded font. It was like, no.
These slovenly creatures worship the sea. Let us return them to it.
The Mash Out King. Welcome back. Thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Red Wizard. Not the bravest start to our bounty hunters excursion here. No, we're gonna go ahead and take this fight, buddy. I kind of want to see how you fare here. A little test of your abilities. There he is. Our first in combat look at the bounty hunter. He's shredded, man. Look at that definition. God damn. Love it. Love it. We'll see what those animations look like as well. Lowered blight resist. I'll take it. I wonder if that's coming. Is this debuff coming as a result of the bounty hunter? Oh, that was the thing that we chose in the beginning, right? No, never mind. I remember now. Let's see. We got an ordained cabin boy. That's no good. Gonna need a bunch of blight back there. Bounty hunter time. Oh, I'm excited. Here's collect bounty. Oh, he's just ready to grab that axe handle. I love it. Mark for death. Prepared to point. This is what it looks like when you're prepared to point at something. Oh, that's tasty. Hold on, I run that back for me. Oh, beautiful, dude. Especially from this stance. Oh, I love that. Big fan of that. Caltrips. Right in the pocket there. Okay. Ready for his pocket sand attack. And then flashbang. Same pocket. Makes sense. That's the utility pocket. All right. Let's go for a... let's try out a come hither. That sounds like fun.
Stupendous.
Love it. Bounty hunter to the front. Okay. Got a nice looking rampart coming up here. Very glad we upgraded that. There you go. Ah, no stun. That's okay. Got the daze at least. That's going to make a big difference. And stun resist for us too. Oof. All right, I don't think we're going to quite be able to take out the cabin boy. Oh, never mind. Got enough back there. Let's get started up front. Man, that is a nice upgrade. Keep that going. Glad we chose those. Sapper hits again. Oh, bounty hunter in spot 3. All right, we'll see how he deals with that. This dude is not really in need of Much further assistance. Still able to do his whole kit. Not affected at all. Well, by all means then, buddy. Go ahead and collect that bounty.
Another impediment cleared with impunity.
Nice indeed, Red Wizard. Very nice. All right, can you heal yourself? Yes. Nice. Can we keep him for one region? I'll let you keep him for this whole shroud, but that's about all we can afford. Ah, look at my boy. Look at my boy. He's beautiful. Of course he's leading the pack. Very nice.
The loathing whispers.
All right. This is excellent for our grave robber. I think we'll go ahead and do this. That is a plus 15% damage bonus to the bounty hunter all of a sudden. Excellent. Put that on you, and off we go.
The destination's never in question. Only the route you take to get there.
We do sadly have to pass up on another hospital in order to prioritize the Oasis here.
A sanctum of tranquility awaits.
But hey, you know, if we have to pass on a hospital, an Oasis is certainly a nice alternative. Nah, sadly, Umber, at the moment, the only way to get the bounty hunter is via the hiring system. He says, all right. For some reason, old school hard hitter's not interested. Thankfully, though, we can go with this. Which is absolutely what we wanted anyway. Much rather get the spring water out of that. Oh, there's another hospital. Nice. A couple of hero shrines here, too. This will be fun. Wonder what the bounty hunter has to say about the hero shrine. My guess is somewhere between snort and scoff. You know, it could be anything. Hey, welcome, Soup. Bounty hunter lore. Yeah, that could be fun, huh? I, for one, would like to know more. Let's see here. He's such a coward. What's the matter with this guy? With purpose. That should be what you're saying. A little disappointing so far, buddy. Full HP, let's go. Another big blight. There, that dude's dead. He's got that I get paid by the hour, not the job mindset. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh boy, so then what's... Man, Mark for Death actually is incredible. Look at that. Ignores dodge, ignores guard, combo, and double vulnerable. That is outstanding. That'll fucking work right there, man. And that'll do it for him. Taunt ready to go. One left. You can have brave or old mercenaries, not both. All right, fair. Ooh, baby. That's a one-shot in there. Yeah, goddamn. Oh, yeah, and that's the other really cool part about Bounty Hunter that I failed to mention, right? Is the fact that he can recycle combo tokens. So he's got a specific special ability, which I think is outlined somewhere, right? Yeah, here it is. 50% chance to reapply combo when triggering it, which is just outstanding.
A righteous action.
He's been very impressive so far in combat.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Like, I am really digging this. This is making me want to take on the Leviathan here. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That is a good idea. Clear that, clear that. Got smoke bombs too, which is nice. Use those, use this. Cool. Worth them candles, dude, no doubt. Are you getting more treasure? Is it just me? Nah, it's just coincidence. Sometimes you get a billion things, sometimes you get 4 relics. Just random. We have been getting fairly easy fights through the, to go along with this too, though, through the Shroud here. What else can we do with you? How about some caltrips? You do have a bunch of bleed resist, I just realized. Yeah, that might not have been the way to go. Oh, come on now. You can't play the animation of them going all over the floor for everybody and not have that be an AoE attack. That's ridiculous. Misleading. This is gonna hurt. Not an ideal start for us. Yeah. Man, wow. All right, these 3 are fighting a little harder than I expected. Very glad I didn't leave her on the bench for this region. She's been crushing it. Go ahead and rampart here. What do we got? What have I not used yet? Flashbang, right? We'll see how that goes. Anything that blinds is good. Good reason to try to get him in the last region, actually, in order to help out in the Exemplar fight. Man, he'd be really helpful in that fight. That would be phenomenal. It's possible, Swark. They have been doing tiny little visual improvements with seemingly just about every update. Come Hither, fantastic too, man. This is just an incredibly impressive character in combat so far. Worth the cost. That'll do it. Pretty sure we can't do science here, right? Yeah, well. Let's skedaddle.
One less obstacle in our path.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. You can get all the loot in the world, or you can get the 4 relics and some slime. You'll be happy about it, damn it. So yeah, I gotta head for that shrine for sure, and then the Lair's on that path as well. That works out. Yes, that's yet again flawless. 10 out of 10. Could not have asked for a better option there. That's fantastic. Who should we go with here, actually? I guess Grave Robber. Yeah, let's do that. Sadly, this one's just gonna be text, but new skill.
Grave Robber. Chapter 1. Luxury's Lap. Born into money and married into more, she spent her days on horseback and her evenings in the ballroom. She was the object of her husband's boorish lust and drunken temper, placating his worst tendencies with a veneer of gracious deference, all the while indulging murderous fantasies of freedom and the fortune that would soon be hers.
Very good, very good. Yet again, man, I mean, God, it'd be so fun to have this skin available for her. That's such a cool look. This is a good skill to unlock, too, actually. Very glad we got that one. That's that equestrian look, right? Yeah, exactly. Dignified. Gotta hang a left here. Dead of Night gives 2 stealth stacks when mastered now. I already love that skill. It's even better? God damn, that is excellent news. There you go. Audrey looks like Angela from The Office. Yeah, you're not wrong, especially with that look. Darkest Dungeon Heroes as The Office characters. Go. First of all, who's Michael? Man-at-Arms, I guess? That's an interesting result. The Jester? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so if this does that, then... That's pretty interesting. Dwight's the Man-at-Arms, okay. Let's go with... I mean, I guess I can clear these too, right? That's not bad. That is a big return hit, though. Man, that burn as well. Oh, my God. Mose is a highwayman. I'm glad we got Mose out of the gate early on here. That's an important one. He's a core character. Doo-doo. I think we're just going to have to let her take some lumps here. Oh, that's an unfortunate resist. We've got Creed as the bounty hunter or Toby is the bounty hunter. Toby is this bounty hunter. Toby is this specific bounty hunter, and then Creed can be the other ones. Toby going all these different nodes like, I don't know, guys. This doesn't seem safe. I feel we should probably keep going, right? God damn it, Toby. Come hither. Got a little bit of a British inflection to it. Hey, now that'll work. That's pretty good. Yeah. Couple of taunts, nice. Pop another glimmer. Well, Mose is, he's not crew, right? I thought that was, Michael Shore. Isn't it? Or am I mistaken? He's not just a crew guy, he's like the dude. Or I might be wrong about that. Did I bolster here? No, I think a defender actually, and then hopefully the DOT is enough to allow for either the absinthe or the battlefield medicine. We can do that now, right? Yeah.
A little help, impeccably timed.
Yeah, that's better. Come here, buddy. Okay, glad we did that. It was Michael Schur, right? Yeah, I thought so. More fun office trivia.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Also the creator of The Good Place, which we have recently been rewatching. Flapjacks! Let's go! There's a fine dude. Normal food, right? Yeah, oh my God, we're gonna be able to eat something of substance. It's a miracle. I'm gonna toss this slime mold, man. I'm gonna be bold about it, actually. I guess I should get rid of the baubles, too. How are we doing on relics right now? We got enough for the... Oh, yeah, we got more than enough for the hospital. Nice. Let me equip these. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. And hospital time. I think I'll get rid of rabies now. Yeah, let's do it. Hellions Meredith. That's perfect. Absolutely. Yeah, make it a little more bold, maybe. That's a bit of a waste of relics, I think. Get rid of both of their hemophilia.
Worst habits can be overcome.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. Well, Meredith actually might have to be the Vestal, huh, now that I think about it. She's pretty good for that, too. Meredith was pretty blatantly horny on that show a lot of the time.
Desperate to survive the rising tides, the fisherfolk of the coastal provinces resorted to a debased worship of the sea.
I hesitate to bring us back to horny Vestal chat. That was a bit of a disaster, but here I am.
Chapter 2.
Nightcap.
Nightcap.
Let's do it.
Welcome. Night after
Miss
night
Duststorm.
and abuse. Enough was enough.
Thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate it. Deflect. A marital argument in darkest dungeon form. Enough is enough. Gotta wish Slurred Bombast was an actual move we could use. Kim Wexler about to kill this man, dude. 100%. 100% got some Ray Seahorn in there. We're fading back. Yes, hide behind the changing station. Ooh, poisonous drink. How dare you? It was blocked. Baer, how did you not notice? Hey, wait a minute. Now we do it. Now we do it. Sneaky, sneaky. You can't find me. There's that stack and stealth. Just take a breath. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. No, no, I'm still sneaky. So close. Slumped stupor. One more breath. One more breath. You got it. Yay! Yeah, double stealth actually makes that a lot easier, doesn't it?
She listened, smirking, as his empty apologies came in desperate, choking gags.
Appropriately unlocking repartee there. Sweet. Done deal. I think I'll actually go ahead and equip that in place of flashing daggers, even though we're not really rocking a lot of stealth right now. In fact, let's do this. Yeah, that'll be good. Cool. Lair coming up. Good combat items for that, too, should we feel the need to utilize them. Couple of caltrops, too. Nice. Okay.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Very easy combat for some reason through this region. Not complaining, mostly just confused. Sorry, crow's feet, right? My bad. Yeah, I don't want to mislabel. Probably gonna fight the Leviathan here. Yeah, it feels like I can probably handle it. We got the bounty hunter after all, right? Might as well take full advantage of him. Ayah! Yeah, they are all ordained, unfortunately, but that's probably not that big of a deal. Again, we've got the bounty hunter. He's pretty good at this stuff. Pretty good at this whole combat thing. Nice. It's because the bounty hunter has a move specifically called Caltrips Emphatic. So just to avoid confusion with that. You feel like one-shotting this dude up front? I mean, that's a nice big chunk of damage at least. Ah. Light ought to do it. If it crits, which it conveniently did. Dude, he should be able to just remove the combo token from himself and just apply it to somebody else. Said, no, that's not what's happening. Nah. All right, easy. Another Raven's Reach. Just snort the combo away, yeah. All right. Closing in on that lair. Boost that relationship a little bit. He hasn't wanted to take a single fight. I'm kind of actually with him on this one, though. Does he always run away? Is that just his thing? Yeah, this one we could bounce. Probably one of his quirks. Oh, yeah, he's squeamish. Yeah, that might be doing it. You got paid already, no reason for extra work. I mean, I'm with it. I totally abide by that philosophy. It's just not quite befitting of his character, you know? Gives you an option to run away without hurting any of the relationships, and that's nice, yeah. I like that. Pretty helpful. Good to always have an out, yeah.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, that was easy enough.
This is no time to falter.
He did only pay him in candles, so it's not like he's going to be that loyal of an employee. Like he's just as confused as we are when we show up with 4 candles as payment. Like, what the fuck do you want me to do with these? Do you have, like, any food or anything like that? Got any money? You know, we have currency here that we've agreed upon that has value. Could have paid him in Trident layers. Dude, there's a throwback. No one ever pays me in gum. Chat, why don't you ever pay me in gum? It's hard out here for a bear. I think I prefer being paid in money. It's usually more useful.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
How many gum sticks are equal to a tier 1 sub? Well, we can do the math on that, right? I just bought these 3 packs of an unknown variety of gum for about, what was it, like $3.50 or something like that. So add another pack to that. That's probably about the value of a tier 1. So that's about 60 sticks of gum. There you go. Math performed. 60 sticks of gum is equal to 1 tier 1 sub. It's good information to have. Just think about that the next time you're chewing 60 pieces of gum at once.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Think to yourself, man, what could have been? What I could have had instead of these. There, can I have one of those sticks of gum? Yeah, I probably got enough for everybody. How many people we got here right now? Oh, no, that's not enough. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need some more gum. Let's see. God, they got 1 HP above his max. But I still think that's probably for the best. As I'm choking to death, I wish I paid for a tier 1 instead. How many pieces of gum do you think you could chew before it's just before you just got like a giant wad of gum in your mouth that you can't even move your jaw around? I got a pretty big mouth. I could probably get like 8 or 9, maybe 10. Yeah. You've done 25? Oh my God. I just doesn't even seem possible. That's the new Nug challenge, huh? There we go. How many fucking sticks of gum can you chew at the same time? Oh God. Your jaw would be so sore. What happens to the bounty hunter if he melts down? I'm guessing probably just all of the other effects absent the relationship hit. Probably just, you know, goes down to 5 HP or something and yells at everybody.
Taught is a lesson learned.
I'd like to avoid that, but we might end up seeing it happen. Well, I'm talking about, we got like a standard stick of gum here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I'm referring to. Like how many of these bad boys can get in there? I feel like that's a pretty standard universal size, right? That's just the size of stick that they all agreed upon for some reason. Like, it's going to be this big, not any bigger nor smaller. Okay? The biannual gum makers convention. All right, off we go.
Beware what awaits you inside.
One last double check. Yeah, this is good. Honestly, I think we got this in the bag. This is a very good team right now. Even with the Highwayman, I think we'd be able to do this.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
Let's see. This might be a situation where we kind of just have to accept that the cabin boy is going to transform, especially Ordained with the block plus already. Or sorry, the dodge plus, I mean.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Then again, if both of these blights land, that might be enough. And we'll certainly get us started here. It's a bit of a waste of those vulnerable tokens. Thankfully, did make another one back there. It's possible, I guess. Oh, he resisted that second blight, though, didn't he? Damn, that sucks. Okay, I think I'll do this as well. Wow, that gave us 3 taunts. Holy shit. That worked pretty good. And then let's go with a bolster. Yeah. We can tank this one pretty effectively. There we go. That'll open up a battlefield medicine opportunity. I think I might be able to do this. I think it's worth a shot, yeah. Just enough. Fantastic. Okay, that was definitely worth it. Let's see what this does. Yep.
Take heart and do not relent.
All right, this is going well.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Oh, I think actually, yeah, we take a crush heal here. Especially because I think that might be enough damage to kill him. Oh, very close. Got the crit, though. That's good. Speaking of which... All right, so Captain's on a 2-turn. I think that other dude is as well, actually. We're going to be focusing quite a bit on the heals here. You don't really need that, do you? Let's just make damn sure we finish that off. combo available. And a nice little stress heal there at least, though. Okay. It's not gonna matter. One more battlefield medicine. Oh, he could have. Oh, I didn't realize he could have bled off that. Whoops. Oh well. All right, goodbye. Phase 2. Fight. Hey, British going real good. Having a fun go of it here today. Finally got the bounty hunter in action. Got another Cultist ready to go for this fight too. Let's hit it.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
She's definitely priority number 1 in the back here. Let's see. Not gonna be able to collect bounty. Might. Mark for death? It's a bit of a waste, I think. What's her bleed resist? Pretty low. 50% though. Let's just do this. Probably hit it with a plague grenade or something back there. Although actually, I think this DOT is enough, isn't it? Yeah.
Steady yourself.
Oh yeah, that feels like it was probably a bit of a waste then. Oh well. I can bolster here. There you go. So far, so good. The amount of HP damage we've been taking through this has been worrisome. But that's mostly because they've had some pretty strong squads here in the beginning of this. And that's certainly going to help them out. Yeah. Okay. Gotta bolster that. She's sadly not dead either. Damn, that sucks. I didn't realize the DOT was just going to be short there. That's probably another battlefield medicine there, which sadly means it's going to be passing on a plague grenade. Oh boy, that's not great. I think I just got to do this, actually. Just make sure she dies. That'll work. All right, numbers are looking better for us now. Let's go ahead and defend her here. And I do think I should do this. Yeah, this fight didn't go so great. That's ideal, actually. That's not. Yikes. The fog rolls in. Bad timing there. Nice little stress heal, at least. Okay. If this blight lands, I think it might kill him. Unfortunate. We need to just heal. I don't know why I did that, honestly. Oh, here we go. Chance at it again. There it is.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Clear his stun. Let's go for the mark. Goodbye to you. All right, really need a bolster here. I'm going to heal her, actually. Yeah, that seems smart. Gotta bolster this. I wonder if the collect bounty has any interaction with combo on a dodge. I don't think it does. No. Give it a shot. I might stall this for yet another stress heal. Oh, what am I doing? I just told myself again last time to go for a heal. No stall here, I guess. Well, that's actually bad. That's maybe even 2 missed heals by now. That could very well have been a big difference maker coming into this next round. We're gonna be able to get at least 1 more of her heals off. But things are looking kind of rough here. I think it's important that he gets his HP back.
A calculated generosity.
All right.
A welcome one, nonetheless.
All right. I still think we push on here. Double bleed trophy. Carved bodkin. Greater heat shield. Pristine lore number 2. Let's go for it.
They
They must be made to see that their monstrous god is mortal.
This is an incredibly dangerous play. Honestly, ill-advised, but I'm going for it. I don't want to waste that, although his bleed resist is fairly high anyway. But let's just do this. That could miss, I guess, though. Thankfully didn't. He did resist those. Let's go for the crit on that one. Light at least. Okay, that's good. Grave Robber could be pulled down here. Nice stress heal. Let's not waste the crit. I think Rampart's where it's at.
Well done.
Smoke bomb wouldn't be a bad idea. Here we go. Got the blight, got the taunts. That was really good. Okay, we just need to be really worried about round 2 here. And depending on the result of this. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. I think I should still do this, though. Getting pretty lucky with the blight so far. That's nice. Let's hit a Caltrops here. No bleed. Basically did nothing. I think we go primarily on the claw with the Man-at-Arms and then let them do the DOT. That was a nice jump in there. That was pretty helpful. Sadly didn't get any more taunts off the crush.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
I think I do this again. That sucks. Nah, that's probably the play. 1 HP would be enough there. Very helpful blinds there, of course. Nice heal, too. Okay. That'll work. If I get 7 damage here, it's a 1-turn kill. Alternatively, I guess that's the only target, right? So, okay. So it is still just her having to do this, I think. Would have been enough, obviously, by itself, but... Alright, he's in decent shape. I said before seeing the actual damage he took. Ouch. Hold the line. Okay, we got to get this blight going again. Really badly. Fuck. He's gonna get pulled down again, too. Might as well get a hit in. This is really important. Fuck. Oh, boy. I think I want the Man-at-Arms pulled down, don't I? Yeah. I wonder if that affects this.
Animus grows in proportion to mounting pressure.
It at least gives him tokens so that I can use indiscriminate science on him if we get the opportunity, but I guess this is going to happen now, isn't it? Okay. I do strongly feel I need to do this.
Well done.
That's super helpful. That weaken's gonna be bad. Okay, we got those two. That's good. Positive relationships, everybody. Neato. That sucks.
Once again, teetering on that.
Well, we'll see the meltdown here, I guess. Yep, that's what I expected. Okay. Please? Thank you. That sucks. Algal Bloom. Okay. 60% crit. That helps. Now we just really have to hope that he stays off death's door. Not gonna happen. God damn it. I think we're dead. I should have known it, man. I really should have known. Well, if he's gonna go, I guess the best thing for him to do is to caltrips. Well, that sucks. See ya, buddy.
Let us hope they find peace.
I think that's probably a rip run there, unfortunately. Let's try to get the man-at-arms back, I guess. At least you don't have to pay. Yeah. Valid point. Oh, the goddamn barnacles creating more bleed off that too. Holy shit.
And now, the greatest test of all.
What a mess, dude. What a mess. Not quite there. Gotta do that again. That's fairly lucky. Remember when Death's Door existed? You guys remember when that was a mechanic? I wish they'd bring that back. I liked the game a lot more when Death's Door Resist existed. Oh, whoa, what? Really? Wow. Oh my god, it's a miracle. Whoa, 2 of them. She's crazy with it, dude. All right, there we go.
Death comes for the rich and poor alike.
Okay. God damn it.
On and on, over and over, until the truth is laid bare.
Oof.
And you are finally free.
I mean, we still get something. You know, it's not a total waste. We'll get a few candles.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
Well, all right. Since I don't want to end too early with the darkest dungeon today, tell you what, let's go ahead and start fresh.
On the borderlands, half swallowed by the stain.
Probably do 1 or 2 regions through this next campaign here, and then we'll see where we can end off here.
Stretched across vast gulfs of time and tribe, but we did not understand it.
The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Not to mention, right, yeah, of course, we got the full roster of characters available now, which is going to be a lot more fun. No paths to select from, unfortunately. We also get to see the new idle animations for everybody, which is really fun. Good old Baldwin. Sarmenti. The Runaway. And the Hellion. Very good. Quick Draw. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Let's see.
Is this fearlessness or indecision?
They got custom wainers for the random party, dude. I love it. That's so good. You know what? This is close to being functional. Give me something like that and then like that.
To know the abyss, one must embrace it.
Yeah, there we go, dude. Ranged grave robber. Actually, tell you what, do that.
A murderous melody lingers long after the final.
Oh
chord
no,
has been
Breacher. Oh fuck. All right, let's give it a shot. Sure. Why not? This will be fun. Not a lot of skills available for these guys, unfortunately, which means, oh god, actually, no, this is going to be so much worse now. No, we can't do that. We can't do that with a base level occultist. It's simply not an option. We're going to have to bring the Plague Doctor out again. Ah, man, it's...
Indiscriminate science stains the surgeon's hands.
It's boring, but we got to do it. Oh, we might actually be using Run and Hide today, though. Get those stealth tokens. Okay. I'll give this a shot. Yeah, quick draw is nice on the Plague Doctor for sure. We'll even use Incision here. There we go. The rest of them are all set. Let's see who's joining us on this one. Shady Bun Bun. You'll be our leper today. Welcome to the team. I gotta get the caps right. Hold on. There we go. Yamau will join us as our runaway. Taffy's here to say hello. She's a sweet girl. Turn camera. Oh shit, too much. There's a Taffy girl. What you doing? Happy girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want me to come with you? We need to go do something over there, huh? Silly babe. Deos TV will join us as our Plague Doctor. And finally, Signorish is our jester today. Congratulations. There we go. Let's do it. Should be a fun squad. Do.
The flame, sacred and sputtering. The last hope for us all.
We'll go see what we can grab with our 8 candles here. Let's check it out. I did mention I want to go for that stagecoach inventory. Increased chance that candles of hope appear at map locations. Ooh. That seems like a good investment, too. More stagecoach equipment, more inventory slots. Yeah, I think it's going to be all about the journey right now. Takes a lot.
Hail the vessel of your deliverance.
Oh, that's a good wainer, dude. That's a damn fine wainer.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
Let's do it. I'm excited, man. Bounty Hunter's real good.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor. Have you?
Looking forward to another run with them. Additional healing received. I'm going to go on our leper immediately. Let's see what the hoarder holds today. 95 candles just for Infernal Flame. Damn. It's gonna take some good runs to get these unlocks, man.
Stifled smirking betrays a malign madness.
I think starting with playing cards has been boding well for us here. Grab a pipe weed too, and then a dartboard. Sounds good. Haven't unlocked the pig yet. Haven't unlocked any other food yet. We're rocking slime mold exclusively. We are not eating good in the neighborhood. Eating bad in the neighbor
welcomes you
dad.
with open arms.
How to unlock new items now via the Altar of Hope that we just passed. Or just encountered a few minutes ago. Spend those candles, get those unlocks. Time for some incising. That's exciting. Let's do this. Spreading out that damage perfectly. The item unlocks are random, yeah. Goodness. There's a, it's kind of like a little mini loot crate system now with the in items and the trinkets and combat items. Spend one candle, unlock one random one of those.
Feel the flame burning brightly for all the world to see.
I agree, Elite. Yeah, I'm a big
Are you
fan of the
shaken?
candles.
There is so much worse in store.
Oh, blight resist, sure. Go ahead. Means it's vulnerable, fully vulnerable to bleed, but oh well.
Rest now for a time.
As expected, no bounty hunter out of the gate. Would be a little silly to offer him in the first region, wouldn't it?
The means of mastery.
There you go. Provisioner.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
More playing cards, another dartboard. Ow. There we go. How are we doing around here? Let's go Plague Doctor Jester. Let's go Plague Doctor Jester again. Now let's lock that sucker in. Some nice quirks for them, too. That'll work.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Cool. Where are we going?
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
You gotta get them candles, dude. Let's do this. Journey on. You got the pig for your second unlock? Oh, man, that's nice. Pretty lucky.
Behold, the great cities of man,
Oh, boy.
ruined and aflame.
Am I just about to go get obliterated by upgraded Librarian to begin this run? Gonna be two real quick ones today. I'm just harvesting candles. That's all I'm doing. I'm getting 8 candles at a time, sure, but it's only taking me like an hour per 8. Basically minimum wage for candles. Oh, I did forget to name the wagon too, didn't I? Shit. Oh boy, that's a lot of torchlight, but I think it's actually worth it.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
Yeah, 6 anti-venom is decent. God, if I could, like, sell those, that'd be nice. There you go. Oh, actually, that's the opposite of helpful right now, because we're in the burning area. Oh, yeah, and a whole bunch of slime mold, too. Yeah, don't forget about that. Oh, and more anti-venom. Because we didn't have enough yet. There we go. Do you dare, Mr. Baer? Let's find out.
The library burns, and with it, the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
That's pretty much that taken care of. Just realizing now, actually, we got Razor's Wit in order to help out our leper quite a bit. Should be good. Excellent shot.
Steady yourself.
Goodbye. It's a lot of stress on her already.
Begins.
Hey, Drist. Run's going pretty good. We had an unfortunate defeat at the hands of the Leviathan. But, you know, what else is new? Hey, look! I got the solution to Blight. At the very least. Maybe nothing else, but better believe I got that covered. Eh, might as well. I should be taunting more, I guess, to try to keep the stress concentrated on him, too. All right. Pretty much dealt with. I'll take your time by all means. No hurry here. Team count solid, yeah. No, I mean the last one was. We're just getting started with these guys, and I'm feeling like they're gonna be pretty well off too. This friend's showing up again. A fine start. Let's see here. I do think Razor's Wit is the way to go. I don't think Battle Ballad's doing us a ton of good right now. Let's actually get that taunt up for once. And how about a smoke screen? Yeah, I like that. Even more combo targets for the leper. Now we can use Incision with the Plague Doctor. It's just she's normally in the 3rd rank. She's just been swapping with the Jester. Yeah, we fought Mega Librarian in our first run back with the patch. And he is definitely a lot more threatening now. He's very, very scary. So, this is far from a given. This could very well be our imminent demise here. But I'm willing to give it a go. That was yesterday, yeah.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, she doesn't have Cauterize. I just realized that. She's gonna have to go to the Hero Shrine. You know, just take a chance on it. Clear the dodge at least. Oh, that sucks. Oh yeah, I forgot she's got Death's Door too, damn it. That's literally meaningless, so that's nice. Yay! That should be this dude near dead. Let's just make sure he's finished off too. And smokescreen again. Blind is where it's at, man. Right there. Yeah, we're gonna have issues hitting the back row here for sure. That's sort of the reason why I'm thinking it's maybe one I want to pass on right now. Once he gets into the 3rd rank, though, we're going to be a lot more effective. But even still, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, I don't know. I'm strongly considering just not even bothering because could very well be an early death here. But let's take a peek at the loot at the very least. There's the good trophy. That's... Oh, boy, that's good loot. Oh, that's really good loot. Okay, I'll do it. That's really nice.
Madly upon his ladder, reveling in the fiery destruction of human accomplishment.
Well, the less blight we get, the less likely this ends up being, so hopefully we don't see too many of those resists. I really don't want to do that either. I guess I need to just... We're going to be smoke screening as soon as he's in a position to allow us to do so. But for now, we wait. That's okay. Also okay. We'll go like this. Start fading to black. It's not gonna matter there anyway. The play grenade. Not too good so far. But we can smoke screen now. And hit him with the Jester. And fade to black, so that's all pretty good. Reflection. It's looking terrible, yeah. let's be real. This isn't good. This is an exceptionally bad situation here. But it does still seem possible. Once he's in that second spot, things are going to change dramatically here, but until that happens, we're in trouble. I just didn't even want to bother with that one. Oh, yeah, that works. Well, that's not good, though, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, I can slice off here, too. This is bleed resist. Really high. Fuck. Oh, my God. Getting very unlucky. Let's do... That's just... There's no way that's the play. I don't want to add a blind, so... Let's just crit the purge. Oh, and knock back the book! Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't think to do that! But then he's gonna get closer to the front earlier, but then... Oh, shit, is that bad?
Now, the greatest test of all.
Yeah, this is probably terrible. Oh, no. Well, that's helpful. God, I am not getting any blinds. Huh. Okay. That sucks. She's alive, but she has a massive burn, so... I'm gonna have to get her into that second spot somehow. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine, I guess. This is really bad still. That makes sense. Yeah, his blind and dodge are really problematic here for sure. I guess I could run and hide here, but that's not what we need. Actually, I could run and hide into a Razor's Wit, and then she can use the Battlefield Medicine. Okay, that's gonna have to be it.
Lethality writ large.
That helps a bit. So now I'm assuming he's just gonna be ignited. Oh, he's not. That's interesting. So he still has to burn this, I guess.
Dragged back from the brink.
Okay. Oh, I see. All right. God, these dodges, dude. That is just so many. Oh, boy. Like, honestly, that's too many. That's too many dodges he gets. Fuck. I think I have to do the slice off. I gotta do the last Battlefield Medicine there. Ouch. Owie, owie, owie. That'll help. It's at least a hit. Oh, yeah, I should have purged the books again, huh? That's not a bad point. I'm feeling like this is basically doomed. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. That's what I get. This was ill-advised from the beginning. We knew this was going to be a lot harder against this version of the Librarian. Yeah, that's fair. That's fine.
Nothing can survive such a wholesale, organic failure.
I knew damn well this was a bad choice. That always happened when he ignited. He would always get a little more HP from that. Honored to be the first victim, yeah.
Find peace.
Wah, wah. That's all good, though. Maybe we'll get, like, one candle out of this. One pity candle. These dudes just refuse.
A setback, nothing more.
Oof. Play us out, Senorish. Just sticking around for a laugh at this point. All right, there we go.
The final chord is struck.
A perfect final wainer. Glad I could be on the team for 10 minutes. Yeah, good to have you.
Remain undeterred, and you will yet prevail.
Ouch. That hurts. Well, all right. Rough day.